We're probably gonna title it, I Should Delete This Episode. I'm with my best friend, Kaveh.
Hello. Hi.
And he goes, no, I'm telling you, 2 Middle Eastern guys came up to my door. They told me to clean my act up. I didn't even know what I was doing.
He sleeps at our house, even though we have an extra room for him to sleep in. He doesn't sleep in there. He sleeps in our bedroom.
Hey, yo, hold up.
That sounded
Hey,
weird.
yo, hold up. I have another mattress in there. Bring another mattress in there.
Well, there's multiple things actually that I'll never let you live down, but
Oh, bro, I got some. Don't make me cook.
I'll say one of them.
Okay, you go first so I can determine the level that we're...
So we were ding dong ditching one day. So we were.
No. I know.
I'm just praying I don't fight, I just pray. I only go the way of mistake.
That's lovely, George. I love it. A real gift to be around.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's a very good question.
I love you guys.
You've given me something to think about.
Going for a lot of outlets.
Welcome back to the George Janko Show, guys. I don't know, we've done the intro to this a few times. I'm with my best friend, Kaveh.
Hello. Hi.
And then with my best wife, Belle.
Is there a
best
worst wife?
The number one.
Number
we have a good
one.
intro.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
need to do this.
Well, yeah.
Okay, please
Yeah,
hit
the
us. We
first
don't
one
have
was
time.
better.
Hit it. Go right into
Please,
it.
guys,
We're
please.
right into it.
Please, thank you. All right.
I'm
What?
loving the energy off of this podcast already. We're keeping everything. Go, please.
When did you know you first loved each other?
Damn, that's.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I think it was...
It was Mr. Zeeb's class, sophomore year of high school.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
there is a
Him and I
moment.
sat in front of one another talking about our. I guess it was girls at the time. But
Yeah. We had girl trouble.
Oh,
They
man.
didn't
So
like
much.
us.
was
He had a girl named Mickey, and then I had a girl named Carmen. And we would just sit there and we would...
Well, you didn't have her.
You didn't have Mickey.
Well, I had Mickey more than you had Carmen.
I never even seen this woman. She never existed. So
Well, yeah,
in my
she was
mind...
gone. She was gone before it started.
Did she exist?
Kinda.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. Hopefully in a grave.
Yeah, he gets really dark with his exes. Move on.
Wow.
Next question.
That
next
was
question.
really sweet, though, guys. You had that moment. I like that a lot. All right. Who would survive longer on a deserted island, and who would annoy the other one first?
Wait, hold on. Are we on the deserted island together?
You're on the deserted island together.
Okay.
Who would survive the longest, and who would get on each other's nerves first?
If there's no showers, I can't survive.
Yeah, dude. He takes like 3 showers a day,
I
dude.
can't.
It really does.
I feel like me and him would figure it out.
We're killing each other.
What kind of questions are these, bro? These are
Hey,
terrible questions.
No.
These
How
are
do we go
terrible
from-
questions. Do you agree that these are terrible questions?
I don't know. We went from a love for question, a question to beginning, and then now we're at a deserted island.
You don't even know where I'm going.
Do we have clothes?
This gets better and better.
His accent is showing.
I'm breaking the ice.
Just get into it.
Hey,
Hey,
Hey, wait, hold on. Take a vote. Do we like the questions?
not that one.
Not that one.
I don't like that one.
that's fine. Hate that one. George,
Yes.
what's something the world doesn't know about him but should?
Everything. He's a ghost. He has no Instagram, no TikToks, no YouTube, and but the one thing that you guys know, he has a very lovable face. Great guy. Road rage. Terrible road rage.
They know this from the last time. It's the
Did we
only
talk
thing they
about
know.
it? Did we already talk about it? Did they talk about my mom finally?
That's the one. Yeah.
That's the one we talked
Yeah.
about?
Well, because the other one got cut out.
Yeah, road rage. Well, I guess they do know that about it. He's also he's a great uncle and he loves dogs.
Well,
Yeah.
some dogs. I don't love all dogs.
Some
I
of them,
also don't love all kids either.
he's very opinionated.
Yeah.
What was the question? I don't even know where we went.
That was all right.
Okay, good.
That was
Something
right.
they don't know
So
about
they're
me?
good.
Hard shell but soft interior.
An egg.
All right. Has your best friend ever given you advice you didn't take but should have?
Who's going first? Do we even give each other advice like that?
Yeah, you told me to quit music. You said your music's
no.
You said
No,
your
no,
music's
don't
okay.
bullshit.
You said your music's okay, and every time I
No,
played it
I
for
said
you,
if you don't make it in music, you'll make it in comedy.
He hated my
With the music.
He hated my music. I would play it, and like a true friend, bro. A true friend. Even if it's ass, even if it's no good, you're still kind of like, you know? Even if it's no good and it's not sounding great, but you're just, you know, here for motivation. You bob and you're like, I see where you're going with that. I will be playing my heart's best work, and this dude just... No head nod, no motion, no feet, no nothing, just... That's good. That's good. He goes, but you should really concentrate on being funny. You're a funny guy. And I was like, okay. So I guess that's one of my advice. But
You did take it.
I did have some hits. We had Up in This Club.
Sexy Mama was the best
Sexy
one.
Mama. That's not even
Is
released.
Sexy Mom? I was gonna say, is that out?
Hopefully not.
I wish it was. Honestly, that's my favorite song. It's the best beat.
Sing a verse. Sing a verse.
No.
Come on.
No, please stop. No, please stop. Please stop. We're gonna edit it. It's fine. I made that when I was like in 8th grade, 9th grade.
Yeah, excuses.
All right, next question.
Didn't you show your mom that?
I'm slightly worried about this podcast. All right, yeah.
When did you know that?
There's a lot of wins.
I
There's
should
a
have
lot
came
of
up with the
wins.
questions, bro. Why you got some romantic
Wait,
ass
hold
questions,
on.
dude?
Let's see where
Okay,
it
go
goes.
ahead.
Guys, just go with the flow. Whatever
Yeah.
doesn't work, we'll cut. These are good.
Yeah, what the fuck wrong with you, dog?
Sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. Okay, please go.
When did you know this friendship was real?
I thought I was gonna go somewhere good.
No, because like, what was the moment?
Are you setting us up? Are you setting us up?
Guys,
We
you
knew it was
guys are
real
in high
the
school.
minute everybody else was gone.
Yeah, talk about that.
Can I tell a story?
Exactly.
He says it's not true.
They say
but
that's not
I
good
swear
questions.
it's true.
Yeah.
I swear it's true. He says it's not true, but I swear it's true.
I
Swear?
believe you.
I swear.
Swear.
I swear. So I had a bunch of friends in a neighborhood, not at school, wasn't too friendly at school, didn't have that many friends at school. But in the neighborhood, I grew up with them, so they were like, we'll hang out with them after school. So I had a group of friends. I had R2, fire friends since like elementary school.
Yeah.
I had Colin Tovar. I had Ryan Croner. I had Haley and Olivia Van Dyke. Those were and we had some other kids scattered around the neighborhood, but those were my home. I would have died for them, like for real died for them. He comes around.
Wasting life.
So he comes around during my Up in This Club stage. So we were friends at Mr. Zeeb's. And then when that music video happened, there was the few kids that showed up from school.
Well, that was the first time we hung out.
Yes, that was the
What
first.
are you guys, 14?
16.
I was held back, so I was 16.
Well, he was almost 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he comes over and we hit it off. And also he was the only one out of all of us that had a car and drove. and he would blast Persian music like Zonyor, right? Zonyor. Dun, 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 dun. All the Persian people are gonna be like, "There's no way," And I know very, very dirty words in Persian, but I'm not gonna.
I do too.
Okay, anyways, so he comes over. We're all hanging out, and now it's been like, Kaveh's the dude. Like we would hear him coming into the neighborhood because you hear blasting Persian music and tires skirting. And so he pulled up and he came out. He always confident. Cologne, spiky hair. We kind of looked the same too. That's why a lot of people thought we were brothers. And so he pops out of the car. I love how I just gave you a compliment, and then I was like, we
we're like twins.
So he hops out and he had this Persian flag thing and a V-neck from Guess. Pops out and he's like, "What's up?" We're all hanging out, and he turns to me and I go, "Bro, you're one of us now. You're part of this crew." He looked me dead in my eyes, bro, and he doesn't believe it, but he goes, "I'm your only friend." These guys ain't gonna last, something like that. And one by one, they dropped off, bro.
But they dropped themselves off.
Move the mic towards your mouth.
I didn't.
Point it. Do this. Do this. Do this.
Well, he robbed me. He kept me all to himself. That's how we became friends. He eliminated all the other options,
Yeah.
and then we became best friends.
You loved him so much you
I
needed
did
him.
no such thing.
I don't believe you.
I didn't do anything. They dropped off by themselves.
You randomly.
I had nothing
But you
to
know
do
that
with
one
any-
friend that comes around and then just whispers in your ear things subliminally you felt, but you didn't know? And they just be like, "Yo, why does he act like that when he does this?" And I'm like,
I do that.
I go,
So you did
that. And then subliminal. Did I spit on myself? You had a little something right here. How long was it there for? I just noticed. Thank you for that.
I didn't see it. Your mic's right there. I didn't
Where's
see
my
it.
wife and best friend?
I didn't see
I
it.
can't
All right,
look
next
to
question.
the left of your mouth.
All right. That was really sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's the wildest thing you've gone away with together?
Can't even talk about
I
this.
can't even. I mean, we could. It's been a long time, bro.
What, like the ding dong ditching?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't ding dong ditching.
So remember when I told you I had a bunch of friends? so I was the bad boy out of the crew. I was the misunderstood, bad at school, couldn't make friends. So I tried to show off in front of the friends that I had. And so I said, yo, what are you guys doing tonight? And they're like, nothing, George. What are you planning? And I was like, yo, come here. I was the ringleader. I was like, come here. Tonight we're gonna be crazy. As soon as the sun dips, ding dong ditch. And like, oh, you're bad, dude. Stop it.
Crazy.
So Kaveh starts coming around, and I was like, I'm gonna show him our
Oh,
adventures.
this is before me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
I go, Kaveh, you wanna come on one of our adventures? But I don't think you got what it takes. It takes real balls, kid. Do you got it? And he looked at me, he goes, yeah, what are we doing? I show him, I go, come with me. So we got a getaway car driver. He was at the time the getaway car driver, but I told him, I was like, no, I want you gotta pop your chair, you gotta come to the door. You know? So he's like, oh, that's crazy. So we go in, I go, dook. And I turn and I run. And all I see is, haha, and I hear running, but not in the direction that I was running. So I turn around to see where this crazy new kid is coming from, and he just runs up and kicks the door frame. And I'm like, hey, yo, that's crazy. So he gets in the car, I get in the car, everybody's like, Kaveh, you crazy. And I'm sitting in the back, because I used to be the crazy one. So I'm sitting in the back being like, oh no, I'm being replaced. I was the only Middle Eastern, now I'm not the only Middle Eastern. I was only crazy kid, now I'm not the only crazy kid. I remember the word he said, clean up your act, or something like watch your behavior, something random, where I was like, that's a weird thing to say while kicking somebody's door. You know what's so funny? There is somebody out there that sits around being like, who? And what happened? And now he's gonna be watching this podcast, probably an active viewer. Probably has like 3 kids. Nobody believes him with this story.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, I'm telling you, 2 Middle Eastern guys came up to my door. They told me to clean my act up. I didn't even know what I was doing.
This is sweet. You know why? Because people get to see you like in your true element
See,
with your best friend. So sweet.
They don't want to see that.
I don't really feel like this is really my true element, you know? Okay, go ahead.
It's your Kaveh element. All right.
Ricardo?
Go ahead. I text her, I'm like, hey, yo, chill. All right, go.
Okay.
Go.
What's the dumbest argument you two have ever had that felt serious in the moment?
We don't
It
really-
wasn't even an argument.
We should talk about, did we ever talk about the movie?
Yeah.
We
did
did?
that. Yeah. That one we did. That's one of the only stories that made it out of the cut.
Okay.
But no, when we were at the studio, recording studio, and then you and Carmen were beefing, and I was like, "Yo, relax the out."
And
then he got mad at me.
Okay, because I said, nah, I wasn't mad about Carmen, even though I was a little upset about Carmen. I was already upset. So what does an upset artist do? He takes his music and he builds something real. So I'm in the studio. I got the bongos all set up.
Mommy, you got it.
And I'm hitting. That's not the song. He's just bringing up "Sexy Mama." And so I'm hitting the bongos. I'm like, this ain't right, bro. This ain't hitting. And every time I'll come in and I'll press play. Now, mind you, it costs money to be in the recording studio. So I brought my friends because MTV says that all the artists bring their friends and they give advice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, yo, what do you guys think? And all Kaveh would do was laugh. He wouldn't give me advice. He would just sit there laughing. And I said, you know what? I can't work like this. And I shut down the studio. And the studio was 45-minute drive. And we drove home for 45 minutes quiet. Because I was like, you messed up my set, bro. I'll never forgive you. And then we drove home. And then I literally sat in my room for like 30 minutes. And I was like, I don't have friends. I can't lose this guy. So we were next door neighbors at the time, and I went to his window and I knocked on his door, and he was going like this, with he had whitening.
Yeah.
He had whitening stuff in his mouth, And the first time that we said, I love you, I'm sorry, he never even really said anything.
That's it.
I looked at him and I said, hey, man, I just want to let you know, bro, that was stupid. I love you, I'm sorry. And he went... And I literally looked at him and I said, does that mean you're sorry and you love me too? And he goes, and I was like, I'll take it.
Okay. You guys have to answer this. You have to answer this for him, and then you have to answer this for him, okay?
I got it.
What's something you'll never let him live down?
Dude, I'm sorry about this question.
I already know your answer. I already know what I'm not letting you.
What?
What?
He knows his answer for you.
Wait,
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. I want to know. Go ahead. Ask me that question again. What was it?
What's something you'll never let him live down?
Well, there's multiple things actually that I'll never let you live down, but
Oh, bro, I got some. Don't make me cook.
I'm not gonna say it.
That's what I thought. That's what I
Not
thought.
all of them. I'll say one of them.
Okay, you go first so I can determine the level that we're...
So we were ding dong ditching one day.
Again?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we were.
No. There's no way. There's no way you brought up the heavy guns like that,
Jess
dude.
is involved in this one too. She got a call at late night.
Dude, hey, chill. There's no way. Okay, you know what? Tell that story. I got one. Tell that story. Go ahead, tell the story.
You start, because I got one worse than that one.
You go first. I got one. No, mine's at the same level.
No,
I
it
think.
is.
I don't think so. I think yours is a little bit worse than mine.
You
No,
want
no. Mine's good. Oh, I don't know. You go first. I'll think. Darn it. This is a good one.
Should I?
I mean, it took years for you to stop making fun of me with it.
I haven't even made fun of you for it. Honestly, it ended that night.
Did you hear him? Did you hear him? It did not end that night.
What do you mean? You almost cried and went home. I was like, okay, relax.
All right, go ahead, tell the story.
He shit himself.
You're such a terrible storyteller.
Tell the
He
whole
shit
story.
himself. We were
I'll
ding
tell
dong
the
ditching.
story.
No.
Okay, you tell the story.
Wait, let him tell it from his
He just went
perspective.
to the worst part without even building it up. He went straight to the worst part, bro.
That's the best part?
I did shit myself, but they made me
Let him tell it from his perspective.
go. Tell it from your perspective, bro.
We were ding dong ditching. We were in our buddy's Jake's car, football player in high school. He goes outside. It's his turn to knock, kick, whatever we're doing. He goes, yo, watch me fart. We said, okay, sure. I don't know why you're letting us know that you're going to fart, but he farted, and then he looked at us really weird.
That's okay. You're killing the story. I'm telling the story, bro. You're killing the story. We're all ding dong ditching, and we parked the car far away because that way we could like jump into other people's yards, run away, disperse. They can't see our getaway car. Mm-hmm. So finally, we finished up doing our due diligence in the neighborhood. We're walking back. Sunset's going down. We're laughing to each other. Jake farts. Then I look at him and I giggle. And then I fart. And then Kaveh farts. And then Jake farts again. I tried to one-up them. And I let one go. And it got away from me. And we were walking. They started continuing to walk. I had to stop. And they turned around. They looked at me. I was like, why do you look like that? And I go, in my brain, I calculated. I was like, yo, this could build up trauma. This could be something that they could hold against me for the rest of my life. And I literally took a second, but I only have a few seconds because I could feel it sliding down. And I go, all right, think, George. Do you trust these two men with your life? And in my heart, I said yes. So I looked up and I said, guys, I think I shit myself.
He was outside of the car at this moment.
Yeah,
point,
we're
though.
walking towards the car.
Yeah.
And they fell over laughing. And then I was like, it's okay. Guys should laugh together. That's fun. And I was waddling back to the car. And they popped the trunk open. And I said, hey, yo, what's this? And he said, nah, it's cool, but you can't sit in my car with shitty pants. And I said, and by the way, there's no Uber. I can't leave.
This isn't me, by the way. This is Jake.
And I go,
I also
my
want to let him in,
friend,
though.
what do you mean get in the trunk? And he says, don't worry, bro. We'll drive slow home. So I get in, willingly. I knew something was bad when I was in the truck and I was looking up, and it's a Mustang, by the way. The trunk space is as big as this counter. They smile at me before closing the trunk, and I'm like, no. And I hear the engine revving. They didn't just go home. They took every street that had a speed bump, and they would fly over it while I was...
Awful.
Yeah, and when I got, to the house, I wanted to go home.
Yeah.
And I cried. And that was
You sat on my bed and called your sister to come pick you up.
Yeah, because you guys...
You sat on the bed?
Bro.
Well, I made him shower first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We can't say that.
No?
We can't say that
Well,
part.
that's statute
We can't say that
limitations.
part. We'll beat through all that. You can't say all that.
God.
That was, by the way, I had to do that to be let back into the friend group. I didn't want to do that. It's kind of like when you're in prison. There's things in there you have to do that you don't want to do.
Right.
Well, finally, I had enough of it, and I called. Because, bro, they would make smirky comments. Like, I was heating up the Hot Pockets. And I was like,
this shit's
guys,
never getting old.
that one. That's the joke. I'll be like, guys, when are we going to laugh this out? And they would say stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, my turn. Oh, man, there's so many I want to talk about. Which one do I want to talk about?
I didn't even know there were so many.
He's been saving them up.
I know.
Some of them make you look cool, so I'm trying not to.
No. I want the smoke. But I can't even think.
First
of it.
time I ever seen Kaveh drunk. It's my 21st birthday.
Okay.
He was dating this girl named Maria. And I was dating this girl named Dom. And we're sitting there, but I'm just like a little boy, bro. Just like such a, like buying flowers, being cute. When I'm even drunk, I'm just kind of like, oh my God, like saying cute things
Gay.
to this girl. And he would say stuff like that. He would be like, yo, why are you so gay? But that didn't even make sense because I'm holding a woman. And so his girl got fed up with it. She goes, hey, enough. Like, he's being romantic and you're not being romantic. And he said, hey, shut up. and she goes, how dare you? And he goes, you just look so much prettier when you're quiet. And so, like, he was so drunk, and she was like, we're at this beautiful dinner place, and she literally, she goes, no, Pete, but in my mind, it was a beautiful dinner. I'm drunk. And so we're sitting there at the table, and I'm drunk, but I also know that my friend's in a lot of trouble if he doesn't chill out soon. He is laughing. He sees the tension, and he's finding it even more humorous. So finally, she goes, Kaveh, if you don't stop, I'm going to leave. And he starts laughing. We get back to the hotel room, and we're exchanging gifts. I guess I say something really romantic, and she just looks at Kaveh. She goes, could you be like him at all? Like any sort of affection or any love or anything at all? And I looked at her, and I'm just smiling because I'm just a cute, innocent boy. And he looks at me, he goes, nah, he's gay. And she grabs her purse and she goes, happy birthday, George. She turns to Kaveh, she goes, goodbye, Kaveh. And she literally breaks up with him, leaves. Kaveh laughs, leaves with her. So I think he left with her because we don't see him for the rest of the night. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, has anyone seen Kaveh? I open up the door in the hallway. He's sleeping in the hallway.
Wait, where are you guys that you're in the hallway?
We're at the W.
Oh, you're at a
This
hotel in LA,
dude
okay.
Slept. Were you in your boxers? He slept in his boxers.
I was only out there for like an hour. Jay came and grabbed me.
So then, the next day, he goes, yo, man, I kind of messed up. And I said, bro, you got to be more romantic like me. And he said, all right, you fix this. What do I do? And then I was like, you got to write her a poem. He goes, I'm not writing her a poem. I was like, bro, you got to write her a poem. You got to show her your affection. He goes, you write the poem. I'll bring it to her. And the reason he said that is because I wrote his poems in English class, and this guy
so funny.
won the class thing, and I'm like, off
your poem?
off my poem, bro. And I'm looking at him, and he's reading. It's so sophisticated. He's doing so good. And then Mr. Case was like, "What, Kaveh? I didn't know you could get that deep. That was incredible." And I'm sitting here being like, "Are you serious right now, dude?" And of course, my stupid butt. I went up and I read the funny ones. Everybody's like, "Why can't you be more like Kaveh?" And so finally, I was like, "You should write him a poem." He's like, "You write it." And so I wrote her the poem, and. And he went to go give it to her. She didn't want it. And he looked at me and he said, whatever, she was a stupid anyways.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, so that was the
Whoa.
story of how he lost Maria on my birthday.
Oh, Maria. That was a very Kaveh-coded story.
Thank you. I did pretty well.
Yeah,
These are good
that's
questions.
great.
What's another one?
Oh, I'm so glad you're liking this. Okay.
It's heating up. We're going to beep a lot of things. But it's heating up.
How did you feel when George asked you to be his best man?
I
What?
expected it. What do you mean? Who the else was going to be the best man?
His face.
I did expect it, though.
Yeah, of course. But still, like, was it exciting? Like, how do you feel? Like, how did it feel when your like best friend like
Yeah,
asked
how
you?
honored are you?
Yeah, you've been.
The first thing I thought about was like, oh, do I have to give a speech because you're going to write it?
No, he didn't. He literally said, I'm not doing a speech, right? And I was like,
Well, yeah, because you would have to write it. I ain't writing a speech. How am I supposed to write a speech? I can't even talk.
yeah.
Funny. But it's funny because you and Michelle, my maid of honor, you guys both worried about the same thing. She was like, "Are we?"
Oh, she didn't want to give a speech.
Remember, she
either?
texted you. That's the whole reason why I gave her your number. She texted you about the speeches.
We tried to set Kaveh up with Michelle.
Well,
No, he didn't.
and George wanted it to happen. He's like,
I was like, isn't my best friend so cute? And she's like, yeah, he's cute. And then he's like, yo, I'm gonna go get a hookah at my house. You wanna come? I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. She can't spend that much time with you, Kaveh. She'll know. She'll know.
no, she loved spending time with you. But what was so funny is that afterwards, George was like, dude, like, picture this, bro. Like, they're dating. We're together. We get to go on vacations together. Like, George and I had
Yeah,
dreams.
Michelle really messed it up, bro.
We had dreams.
Yeah.
I don't know about all this.
Yeah.
Would you date Michelle?
What the
Yeah, come on, ask the questions, bro. It's the podcast.
Is this going to get cut out?
No.
No. Okay, now it's getting that. You're cutting that out. You're cutting that
Told
out.
you.
I have to draw the line.
I told you.
Yeah, you have to cut that. You can leave this part in, but what he just said. But yeah, we'll review it. Stupid idiot.
Can we beep it? Yeah. We can beep it.
You would have to beep the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll beep the whole thing.
All the way
I
up
just-
to you laughing.
I think we should just beep everything you say and then beep what she said and just keep me laughing. I think that's
No,
funny.
because you can't show her face, though, because she looks really serious.
No, I think that's what makes it better.
Stop talking about it. Move on.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. I think it's good. That's
I have
so
questions
funny,
for you,
bro.
but I'll ask you after. Okay. Stupid. It's stupid.
So mad, man. He's just mad because she didn't like him in his house when he had 900
Oh, she
shoes.
came at the worst time possible.
This guy was cleaning his house. He had every
I was
single pair of
renovations.
shoes right at the front door. And she walked in. She goes, "Oh." And
No.
she goes, "I'll wait for you in the car."
No, she didn't. You
No,
guys
I
shared
told
candies
her,
together.
I told her not to come into the house. She said, "Oh, it can't be that bad." I was like, "It's that bad. It's way too bad."
It's fine. She doesn't care. Okay.
I love Michelle, by the way.
All right, guys. What's your favorite memory ever?
Oh.
So many good
Dude, there's
memories.
so many. Favorite memory? Nah, it's impossible, bro. There's so many, bro. 99% of our memories have to do with us almost getting murdered.
Oh, you've been shot at.
Yeah.
Well, I've
yeah.
been shot at. I don't know. Were you there? No, you were
100%. What are you talking about? Bro, we were always at the wrong place at the wrong time because we planned accordingly. Like, let me just put it this way. We always got in trouble because we were stupid. Like, stupid. We're at Desert Ridge. I'm sitting in the front row, and I see some guy walking with flip-flops and his shorts up to here. Which, by the way, Kaveh wears shorts that short. Like his shorts are so short that I feel like he's not legally allowed to wear those outside. Like it's like very European.
They
like
get shorter every year.
No, it's like everybody knows what his bulge looks like at the gym. Like especially if he's working out legs, it's over with. Everybody's seen his crotch. Like if you use Bradley Martin's video, they would blur out his bottom. But this guy came with short shorts. Jake, the football player, is in the driver's seat.
Rhino.
And Kaveh's in the back, and he's kind of doing like, you know when you sit in the back of the Mustang where you're kind of like your feet in the other seat because it's short.
Yeah.
And so he's sitting there, I'm sitting in the front, and I tap Jake, and I go, hey guys, where's the gay bar? Like that, just quiet, just a little funny shit you say when you're a little boy with your friends. I tap my friend, I go, hey boys, where's the gay bar? Kaveh pops his head out the window. Hey, where's the gay bar, boys? And I was like, no way. So they're laughing. I'm in great fear because I'm like, that seems like it's gonna have some consequences. We hit the speed bump. We're right in front of Islands in Desert Ridge.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we hear "Bonk." We're like, what was that? Dude was holding a water bottle, and he chucked it so hard at the car. In our brain, we're like, oh, he broke his bumper. Like he shattered something. It was so loud. So Jake stops laughing because it's not funny no more. It's his Mustang. Slams it into park, throws his door open, gets out of the car. He goes, hey, buddy, you trying to die? This dude that the short shorts and the flop looks at Jake and does the most intimidating thing I've ever seen a man do in my life. Looks at Jake, kicks his flops off, heads down, and starts, bro, no words, no nothing. You just kicked his flops off and bro, out of Jake's mouth. So I'm in the passenger seat. I'm looking at Jake. I'm looking at that guy run back. I'm looking at Jake. And then Jake turns back to us and goes, oh, reality check. He jumps back into the car, slams his door, and he peels out, and we take off. So yeah, Kaveh, that was one of the times we almost got in a bad fight.
So funny.
Dude, they're in that same area of Desert Ridge. There was a guy that looked at Jake the wrong way. Were you there for that? It was me, Jake, and somebody else, and we all thought we were bad boys. Like, we were like tough guys. We were all like super delusional. Some dude's looking at Jake, and Jake looks at him and goes, why don't you take a picture, buddy? It'll last longer. And the guy goes, hey, man, don't talk to me that way. I'll kill you right here.
Yeah.
So then Jake says something back to him, and I go, nah. Nobody's in my brain. I'm like, nobody's talking to my boy like that. Not in front of me. So I take my $45 chain and I'm putting it, I'm about to take it off because that's what they do in the movies, right? They go, what'd you say? And they take the chain off. I'm halfway through taking the chain off and I hear, shh, and I just look over and the dude's holding a shotgun like this. At that moment, you know who's sticking around, who's not. And I found out that day I ain't sticking around. As soon as I saw that barrel, I was on the other side of the parking lot before I could even look back at my friends. So yeah, we get caught up in...
I wasn't there for that one, though.
No, not that one. But do you remember the machete dude? There's this dude. Don't say any names. No. Out of respect.
I don't even remember his name.
This dude, he's not with us anymore. He's dead. Okay. But this dude was a wild boy, bro. Like a wild boy. He was our age.
He wasn't all there.
No. He wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
Lights on, nobody's home.
Lights weren't on either.
the lights would flicker.
They're
This
off
dude
now.
looked like he was 55, but he was our age. And we're at a hookah bar because we're not old enough to go to the clubs. And what hookah bar? Was it? Oh, actually, never mind. Don't even say it because they'll narrow it down.
I don't think it's open anymore.
Well, there's this place that we went to. And by the way, if you want to go to a good hookah bar, it's always in the hood. It's always in the hood. So we get there, and this dude, for us, in our head, like, was always a great friend of ours. Like, we would make him laugh. We would hang out with him. We knew he wasn't there. That's why we were nice to him. Like, this dude would literally take out his machete and tap people's cheeks with it in front of us. in front of the owner. Nobody said anything. Because what are we gonna say to this guy, bro? We're not gonna say anything to this guy.
Wait, he did this regularly?
Every day, all the
every
time.
day.
Oh, bro, even
Why would you guys want to hang out?
we didn't.
We didn't. He just
He
came
was
up
co-
to
he
us.
was
He would just
there.
continue, keep coming to us.
We just like he
Oh,
would
'cause that was the
no,
spot.
he would literally
Yeah.
sit. If we were sitting, he would sit on our couch, eat our food, take our hookah. I would say he would take our girls. We didn't get any girls, so he took
was no
everything
girls.
everything he could possibly take. He took. And one day we were just walking in. He didn't look like he was having a bad day. He looked like he was having a good day. He was sitting at the door frame. Everybody's laughing, and everybody's just checking in with him. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So, was I in front of you or behind you?
I think you were behind me.
Yeah. Kaveh's going up. Yeah. Kaveh's going up forward. He gets stopped. Everything happens so fast because it's right when we're getting there. So my eyes are just scanning the room for girls because we'll walk in. If the vibe isn't good, we'll jump to like 3 other hookah bars. So I'm in scan mode, and I don't know what they said to each other. I just see this dude smack Kaveh so hard against the face, bro, that I thought I was next. Because we were in a line. And I literally remember looking at him and I said, no, please. No, please. I don't know what. Do you remember why he smacked you?
No, there was no reason.
Did you say hi to him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
It was just like a hi and shock. It was,
Yeah.
There was no point to it. In fact, he even told us there was no point to it. We
Yeah.
even asked him,
Oh, really?
like
he was cool with us afterwards.
Bro, and by the way,
I wasn't cool, but
but we had to be.
We had to. He had
there's-
a machete on him.
There's
Well,
nothing we
what
could
was
do
it?
about it. But he smacks Kaveh. Kaveh literally just turns to me like this. He goes, we need to leave right now. And I go, as we should. So I get in the car and Kaveh is just holding the steering wheel like this. And he goes, George. I would go over there and and so he's mesmerizing what he would do to this man. I'm staring at this guy. This guy's still by the door staring at us in the car. And I go, yeah, man, talk all you want. But throw that in reverse and let's get out of here right now, dude. Now, because of that day, Kaveh swore to his life that he would never walk away from anything again. That he would rather die where he's at before he walks away. Now, the reason I'm bringing that story up is because now I'm going to talk about the first night Kaveh and I ever went to the club. Do you remember the story? What's the place? Mint? Mist.
Closed. Oh,
What?
missed. Closed.
So we're not old enough. We snuck into this club. We're in high school.
No. It was Thursday night. It was 18 and up. You were 18.
No, we snuck in. We had to jump through the fence.
We didn't want to wait in line.
That's why we jumped through the fence?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. There was kids from high school there. Yeah. Oh my God. Do you remember my first crush I ever told you? Her name was her Ashley?
Yes.
Okay. Elementary
From the
school.
neighborhood.
Ashley. Yes. We drove by. We go, that's her house. I'm the only man who's married to be like, babe, first crush, right there. First grade. So
First and last name, bro.
we'll beep out the last name.
Yeah, dude. That's a crazy thing to put out there.
But Ashley, you know who you are. No, just kidding. So we're in high school. Ashley's a grown up, and I see her there, and I'm like, oh, yo, that's Ashley. For the first time in my life, Belle, we're vibing. We're having a good time. We're talking, and I'm like, throughout all these years, this might be the time that I'm able to pull her, like get her on a date or do something. Then this dude comes right in between us. He goes, hey, dude, you friends with Kaveh? I go, yeah. He goes, he's about to die. And I'll go, what? And he goes, yeah, he's messing with, I don't even remember his, was it Tank?
I don't remember his name.
What's his name?
He was some football player
This
that
dude
got held back
Traps
17 years.
was Bell. When he moved through the crowd, his whole body was like this. So I'm watching this guy move, and I'm like, is he talking about that guy? So now I turn over, and I see Kaveh and this dude over his shoulder, looking down at him like this. Now behind Kaveh are these metal poles, but they're sharp.
The edge.
They're like this.
yeah.
So the dude, all he has to do is push Kaveh's head back, and he's dead. He's a
Yeah.
kebab.
I like kebabs.
I don't know what they said to each other. What did you say? What started?
No, I was looking at some chick. Like, I was here, there's a table here, and then there was a chick on the other side of the table, and I was staring at her. We were staring at each other. This big dude walks in front of me, and he goes, "What are you looking at?" I'm just gonna say it. And then he just
We'll
like
just beep that. We'll beep that.
he towers over me, and Martin was here. George was behind me on the other table.
Having a great time.
Yeah, having a great time.
A great time.
And then this dude just started talking some nonsense, and I wasn't hearing it. I was talking my own nonsense at that point. But the only thing I remember, Martin got in between us. He's like, yo, not this one, not this one.
Yeah, and by the way, pause. Martin is also a lunatic. Before we got into the club, there's another fight story. But we were kind of a little bit too much.
Oh my God, that night, yeah,
Yeah,
because I threw
same
up.
night. Yes.
Before going to the.
Oh yeah.
We took a shot of Ciroc, the first time ever drinking Ciroc. And then
Hey yo.
it's his
No.
and then we almost got in a fight right before we walked into the club.
The only thing I remember is I went up to grab Kaveh because, okay, it's been 40 minutes and Martin almost fought some dudes where I'll get to in that story in a second. Now Kaveh is getting in a fight. But this guy that Kaveh is about to fight was the only day in my life where I was like, oh, I don't have my boys back. Like, there's no reason we both die tonight. There's no reason for it. So I grab Kaveh, Martin grabs Kaveh, and we're both looking at Kaveh and like, Kaveh, like, you need to be coherent when I say this. We're gonna die if you don't shut up. Then this guy said the scariest thing I've ever heard another grown man ever say to another grown man. He said something about his mother's, and I think that's you. You said something about his mother. And the guy goes, I'm going to rip your neck off, and I'm going to drink your blood. Like that. Oh my God. Now, mind you, I don't think that's humanly possible.
I don't know where you guys encountered these
But
people.
the fact that another man sincerely, with all of his heart, looked at my friend and said, I'm going to rip your head off, and I'm going to carry you, and I'm going to drink your blood. Like that, I said, I don't like this guy. This guy has seen too much for that to be his first thing he says to somebody when he's angry. So we leave. Before we get there, Martin, so it goes Kaveh, he's like, me and him are kind of the same. We like to look at girls, try to get their numbers. We're very much Jersey Shore. And if you want to fight, we'll do it depending on how it goes. Martin.
If we're winning, we're fighting.
Yeah,
if we're not winning, we're not fighting.
It's on site if we're winning. And if it's not, we're no longer on site. We're out.
Fair.
So Martin, though, was a wannabe gangster, right? Like,
At the time, yeah.
Yeah, he liked to be associated with gang affiliations, and he would invite gang members around us. And at the time, we were like, cool, protection. You know what I mean? Like, if anything happens to us, we make a phone call. We watch too many movies. Mm-hmm. And so we're walking outside, and he says the one thing you don't say to somebody when you're fighting. You never bring up weapons, especially if you don't have weapons. Yeah. That's like, even us, we're stupid, and we don't do that, right? Kaveh's giving these two girls directions, but at the same time, he's hitting on them. But they're flirting back. It wasn't anything like weird. He was just like, oh, she's like, where are you going to go? He goes, well, where are you going? I'm going wherever you're going. You know, and they're chit-chatting. 3 or 2 tall dudes.
It was two tall dudes and 3 girls.
Yeah, 2 tall dudes, like, boom, boom. Just come up. He grabs this girl. He goes, hey, yo, beat it, like that. So Kaveh's like, relax, bro. Your girl's talking to me. So they start going back and forth. I grab my boy Kaveh, feeling like we're in the Fast and the Furious movie. It's about family. Let's get out of here. So I pull him out. My hands around him. We're walking out. We're going to the club. We're having a great time. And Martin's like still yapping at him. So the dude starts kind of charging at Martin. So Martin goes, hey, buddy, you don't want to do that. He goes, I'm you right now. And the dude goes, pull it out. So me and Kaveh are behind him like this. Like, dude, you can't talk about somebody. That's a crazy thing to say to somebody. So he goes, I'll do it, bro. I'll do it, bro. I'll you right here. And the guy goes, do it. I'm calling your bluff. You don't got nothing on you. Do it. Martin turns and looks at me and him look at each other. We look at him and we go, what now? And Martin looks at him and he goes, I don't know. I've never had this happen before. I go, I think we should just like kind of like walk away. And he goes, okay. So we all look back at him and we just start kind of walking backwards. We're like, yeah, you don't want it, buddy. And then Kaveh's like, yeah, don't do it, bro. You don't need to do it. It's not worth it. And then so Martin's pretending that he has something on him. Goes, nah, you ain't worth it, bro. And we just kind of just walk away slowly. And yeah, we almost got before getting into the club. And then he almost fought some dude that wanted to rip his head off and drink his blood. So we were always... we're always finding the problem for some reason.
Jeez, you guys are getting into some
I
trouble.
stood on business. That's all I know.
I never start problems though. Ask him.
I don't. Oh yeah. Oh.
Well, clearly you guys were looking for the smoke, and what you seek, you will find.
Yeah. Also, here's
Yeah.
another thing. Like, my whole world was involved with like stupidity like that.
George, did you ever think that Kaveh would become Christian?
Looking at me like that.
Let's put it this way. When we first met, every time I ate a meal, I would always pray. Kaveh would be in my
I
ear.
allow you, my son, to have this meal.
And so I would have to sit there and re-say my prayer and then have to say a prayer apologizing for my friend's behavior. Because I feel like when I'm praying, I'm really in front of God, like I'm in front of the King. So I'll like, Lord, thank you so much for today and this beautiful friendship that I have here. Thank you, Lord, for in and out. And all of a sudden I hear, like he barges into the room. He goes, I'm God, you're fine. And I was like, no, he doesn't mean that. He was just joking. So I would take a long time praying for him. And when he got baptized, so check this out. This is actually pretty cool. My prayer for Kaveh was that he would go into the kingdom before me. I would always have like this prayer. By the way, this is the first time I've ever been able to tell the story without crying, which is great. Because when he told me, I bawled my eyes out. But I used to always pray since literally like sophomore year. I would pray that he goes into the kingdom before me. And it was my wedding day. He's getting baptized by Cliff. And I'm like, yo, I want to get baptized. Like, I haven't got baptized as an adult.
Yeah.
So it hit me right when Cliff was holding him. And he goes, is Christ your Lord and Savior? Kaveh says, yes. Goes into the water. As soon as he gets into the water, I had a flood of memories of all the times I said, I want him to go first. I want him to go first. And so when he came out of the water, I go, yo, he went in first. And then I went into the water. So yeah, it's not that I always knew, but once he became Christian, I was like, oh, God's powerful, bro. We could get the world to be Christian. So that's where. So he motivated me to go preach the word of God.
That's so sweet. Because it means so much, like when you have so much peace and abundance with God and you know it's the right way, and then that's all you want for your best friend, like you're just like waiting for that moment for them to be able to like see it too. It feels like it's like the greatest gift, you know what I mean? The amount of times that George had talked about that throughout our years of dating.
Oh, I cried.
It meant everything to him.
I cried so many times. Dude, like I wouldn't be able to talk about it without crying because I would just be like, whoa, that's crazy. Because I remember, do you remember where you told me?
My backyard?
Yeah, but I was on a basketball court.
Oh, yeah.
Playing basketball with a bunch of random dudes I've never met in my life. And a stranger came up to me and goes, hey man, I noticed you're crying. Are you okay? And I was like, and I was trying not to cry, but I was just like wiping my tears because he thought I got a phone call, like somebody died. So he's like, yo, are you good? We could wait, bro. And I was like, nah. He goes, dude, just tell us. And bro, I started talking about Kaveh and I just started sobbing. It went from all of us bawling to all these dudes sitting on the court looking up at me while talking about it. And they're like, so he gave his life to Christ? That's crazy, man. How long have you known him? And I'm sitting there like crying. And I called him back. I go, bro, all of us quit playing basketball and just sat around talking about you getting baptized.
That's so sweet. Kaveh, do you want to talk a little bit about that? Are you comfortable with like how was it? How was your experience like making that decision and getting baptized?
It was a logical decision.
Really?
I don't know how to talk about it.
No, that's interesting.
Because like I don't have the like I didn't have a hard life ever necessarily to say like, oh, I'm gonna give my life to Jesus to have a good life. Oh, my life was always good.
Why did you always view it as
like,
if like you felt like people gave their life to Jesus because they were going through a really hard time? So
I think most people do. I think a lot of people go.
You watched me growing up. He goes,
this kid.
he needs Jesus.
No, but like you see a lot of people hit like rock bottom and then they grab onto Jesus and then like they pull themselves up with his name or with his message.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people fake it, but that's neither here nor there.
He has a problem with a few guests that we have, and he was like, "That person's fake." You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. We don't have to,
we
yeah.
disagree with him, but
Yeah.
But either way,
But no, I think, it's an interesting point and it's a good thing to notice, but I think it's like sometimes God knows that the only way he's going to get this person to see him and to understand him is to put them through the mud. And sometimes like he has to allow things to kind of happen in your life for your back to be up against the wall, for you to be like, to be able to humble yourself and say, I need you. You know what I mean?
yeah, that makes sense.
so well, you're saying yours
But
is
no,
more
it was
logical?
yeah. I just went through the steps of what could be real, what isn't real, and what made sense to me was Jesus.
Because you're very logical. Like you need facts.
At least I try to be logically logical.
Yeah.
You know, it's so funny. I believe in counseling, and so there's a specific group of people I'll go to and I'll bounce ideas off of, and like, Kaveh was one of them. But Kaveh was the only one out of them that wasn't like religiously looking at it from my point of view. And I used to be like, man, like, all of his answers matched Christ's answers. Like he was the one out of all my friends that even were Christian, they would tell me to do things that go against the gospel when it suited their needs or their feelings. But he was always the one that kind of was always logical throughout, unless we're fighting somebody. But usually like very logical. I mean, even with fighting, he could give you logical.
principle.
Yeah, there it is. So he could go on and tell you about things. But he was always giving logical answers. And so I used to always tell him as a joke, before he was Christian, I said, bro, could you hurry up and be Christian already so you could help me read this Bible? Because he was able to understand parables and conversations that Christ was having, but he didn't really see Christ as God. So it was like, I didn't want to have those conversations with him because I was like, oh, I don't want to get into a debate or like argue over them.
Yeah.
But it was really cool watching him go, because bro, he's already read the whole gospel from cover to cover.
You have? What?
When he does something, he goes fully in. Like he doesn't
Dude,
like.
that's amazing.
It's not
Yeah.
that long.
But
There's a lot of names though.
A lot of names.
It's so
lot
funny.
of
Yeah.
names.
But yeah, you have good common sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say I have common sense, which isn't common.
You know, it's actually interesting you say that because where were we? I was explaining this. I was like, yeah, sometimes it's hard to find a reason to start having a relationship with Jesus when you feel like you have a pretty good hold on like your mindset on life, you know?
Well,
and
yeah,
I think that's how I
100%.
felt too when I was a teenager. I was like, I think I can understand. I can get myself through a lot of things. Like
I have a good moral code that I already live by.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you feel like you can figure most things out. So
Yeah.
you're like, well, I don't really need, you know?
My whole perspective on it was, I always wanted to know who the creator was so I could just be grateful to him. Like
Right.
I always understood that I could handle things, bro. I grew up spoiled, but I think there was a part of me that was like, oh, there's something bigger than us here. And I think my manners just kept in like hitting me in the head. Like, well, if we thank somebody for handing us a plate of food, why do we not thank the one who created the plate, the animal, the process of getting this food on the table? Like that's how
Yeah.
my brain always wired.
It's
I
a
guess,
really
like-
complicated concept.
It is,
to even
yeah.
think about.
Because I never even fathomed that there was a creator. That was to me it was hard to understand.
Try to imagine God to someone. Try to explain God to someone that doesn't believe in God.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, but it's hard to understand if you don't believe in God.
Right.
Yeah.
When you're starting from there. But so,
Yeah.
you know, not because I mean I don't think you've given a background, but you were living in Iran
Yeah.
and you left when you were 14.
No, I was like 12. I was 12. We moved to Turkey to get our visa to come to the States. And then we were in Turkey for a year. And then we came here. We were actually going to go to Australia first. Thankfully, my parents decided otherwise.
Yeah.
And then we came here. And then I've been in Phoenix pretty much ever since.
So now that you have now you have a new understanding, right? Like now you have like this new like perspective. And obviously when you met George, that's probably when you heard the most about Jesus because you're like, oh, my friend like is Christian and
No, I think. Well, I didn't. Even when I met George in the beginning, we didn't like talk about religion in any way, shape, or form.
you didn't. So was there a time like now reflecting back? Was there a
think
time?
The time that I started thinking about any sort of like God concept or anything like that was when I took a philosophy class when I was like 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Was there ever a time like when you lived in Iran was there anybody in Iran or anything like that talked about Jesus?
Oh no.
Really?
Well, no. Majority of Iran is Muslim, and the other subsects are either Jewish, Christian, or Baha'i. I was Baha'i. And I mean, no one really like talks outwardly about religion unless it's Islam, because it's very persecuted against. As much as people don't want to admit that Iran is very against any other religion besides Islam.
Oh, really? They don't say that?
Hell no.
Really? What was the main reason why your family left?
Religious persecution.
Oh, really? Who was that?
Yeah, like Baha'is can't go to university, they can't have their own businesses. It's a bunch of things.
Oh, wow.
Small things. They get the Baha'i leaders. I don't even know if, I guess priests in a way. They get imprisoned, tortured, killed. All sorts of things.
Wow. So pretty much similar to then George's parents, why they had to leave as well. Similar thing.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. It's interesting because, you get to reflect back and see when the seed was planted for you and when it started to all make sense for you. That's cool. Okay.
It's so dark, though. I'm laying it
Oh,
up.
and when my grandpa passed away, I really wanted God to exist at that point.
How old were you when he passed away?
16?
Sophomore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what made you?
I wanted to see him again. Yeah.
That was the first and only time I've ever seen him cry. Scared the shit out of me, bro.
I went to the gym too.
Yeah, bro. He
Apartment
fell over,
gym.
bro. Oh, that's till this day I think about that. I'm like, hey, yo. Have you ever, there's always a friend group that they're emotional. You see that side of them, but it's very rare that they open up or show that side of them. Me, every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
This guy's like, are you serious, bro? Relax. But when he cried, I was like, oh no. I started crying and I didn't even know what was happening.
Because to see him like that is
Oh, bro, it shook me. It shook me. I try to get him to cry all the time, but he didn't want to. Try to tell him emotional things. I'll show him cute videos. If you would see, this is the difference between Kaveh. And you could tell by our DMs, bro. What he sends me as a reel for me to watch versus what I send him to. His is dude, cartel chops off head. And then it cuts to some guy going damn, and then drinking a bottle or doing something funny. And then mine is just dude, they rescued this dog. Look at this 15-minute video telling you where this dog was and where he'd be like, bro, why are you sending me this stuff? Stop it. Like a soldier coming home, you'd be like, it's fake, bro. How do you believe this? And I don't know,
I have an interesting question for you since we were talking about faith. What's something that you wonder about the word? What's something that you wonder about the Bible that you're just not straight on, where you're like, I don't understand this story, or you're like, this doesn't make sense to me, or maybe it doesn't sit right with you. You're like, why would God do this?
Why does everyone make it to heaven for just believing in Christ?
Really? That's a question you have?
Yeah. Not everybody needs to go to heaven.
Yeah, okay, well, that's...
Hey, yo, that's so funny, bro. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Hey, yo, Kaveh he's a baby Christian, and he hasn't gotten to the place of forgiving thy neighbor yet. His is I got one cheek I'll give you. I'll give you one cheek. Other one's not coming. The other one's not coming. He's still in that behavior, but he'll get there. The hard heart, it was a stone, bro. And now it's softer. So he's gonna get there.
God's giving him a heart of flesh.
Yes, you're getting a flesh heart.
It's clay right now.
Hey,
It's being
let it
molded.
Yeah, let it mold.
Amen. All right, so can you ask that again?
Ask.
Ask the question again. You said, why
Why does everyone make it to heaven for just believing in Christ?
Georgie?
Because he died
No,
for
he
our
knows
sins.
the answer.
I know the answer.
He's not too happy about the answer.
Yeah, I'm just not happy about the decision God made to allow everyone to heaven.
If Kaveh was president
that I
right
can do
now,
anything about it,
100% the death penalty would have been a lower standard. It would have been
it'd be public.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, well, you but you know why.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you have any other questions, any stories of the Bible you're like, this doesn't make sense to me? Or it's just you're like, why would we do this? Why would he do this? For me, for a while, I didn't understand why Abraham had to sacrifice his son. He didn't, but why God asked him to sacrifice his son. And then Georgie and I were talking about it, and he told me about it. And when he told me, I was like, oh my gosh, it exploded in my heart.
I don't think I have any
No?
that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that. I was just curious. It's interesting.
Do you have a really
I have
good
one.
question for the ending?
You so much pressure. I have many. Okay.
Dude, I just love how she was just like, and we went from like, and then we kicked the door open, threw a bomb, and then she's like, when did you find Jesus, and how does that make you feel about it? And I'm like, whoa, it kind of makes you feel kind of guilty for talking about those things.
We have a few more questions. Okay. Question. How do you really feel about the three of us hanging out all the time? Like, did you ever think that you'd be hanging out with your best friend's wife this much?
Dude, this girl, are you crazy right now, dude?
Well, yeah, in a way, you're just an extension at this point. So it's like, it's incomplete without the other.
I told you this.
Oh, Kaveh, that's so sweet.
I wrote that too.
Oh my gosh. I love you too, man. No, but seriously, it's actually really sweet. Like, I think the biggest gift is your spouse having an amazing family that you love, which Georgie has, and I'm so blessed for, because that unfortunately doesn't always happen for everybody. Then is also also I think if you don't get along with your spouse's friends, then usually,
it's kinda weird.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
One goes.
One has to go, exactly.
See, this is exactly what he said to me with my friends, man.
I don't like them.
So, but no, it's the sweet spot. Like, it's nice that we all get along. Like, when Kaveh comes to LA and he sleeps at our house, even though we have an extra room for him to sleep in, he doesn't sleep in there. He sleeps in our bedroom. Georgie puts...
Hey, yo, hold up. Hey, yo, hold up.
That sounded weird.
Hold up. I have another mattress in there. Bring another mattress in there.
Obviously.
You're making it sound real gay, dog.
I wasn't
You started out when did you guys found out you love each other? Are you trying to dig for something, bro? What are you doing, bro? Oh my God. We have another mattress. We brought the mattress in there so we have a sleepover.
But they still
so we can watch movies while we fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But
It sounds so much weirder now. She's just mad because while she was trying to sleep, me and Kaveh were having farting competitions and we stunk the room up.
Like, what?
Bro, I don't like how she's setting me up. Do you know how bad that's going to look like for a clip? She's like, yeah, every time Kaveh, even though we have a bedroom, he sleeps in our bedroom. Like, what are you doing to us, bro? I give you too much power by getting these
It's in a sweet, innocent
questions.
way. Like, you guys are literally like, no, put the blow-up mattress in your room, man. Like, why am I going to be in another room? Like, I think it's sweet,
It's just going to go from the first question to the last question. Everything else is cut.
The podcast
That's
is
the
14
trailer.
minutes. All right, get another one. Please pick a
Can't
good
end
one.
on that.
Pick a good one, bro.
It's really funny.
No, it's not really funny. Pick a good question, bro.
He's being so tough for you guys right now, Georgie. Like, you're such a... Okay, whatever.
Who's being tough? Who's being tough?
You are, bro.
No, I'm not. You setting me up, dog.
I'm loosening your arms. Loosen up your arms.
I'm uncomfortable, bro. I listen. I love. Okay, but you make it seem weird.
No, I don't.
All right.
Okay.
Go, please.
Okay.
We'll talk
okay.
after the podcast.
If
you see
you
the Tim Tebow episode just pull up, you're like, oh, so he just deleted this episode. All right, good.
What do you guys think would ever break your friendship? Or is it unbreakable?
This podcast. Nothing. If he looked at me and he was like, you have to pick me or Jesus, then I'll be like, oh, you're out. But that's pretty much it. Like, even if he was like, it's either me or your wife, then I'd be like, oh no, those questions she had was pretty ass.
And this is why I say he sleeps in our room. Hello.
I don't think anything. What do you think?
Nothing's happened yet.
Yeah, nothing. I don't know. There's some people that could fight their friends or fight their brothers and stuff. I can't do that. I wouldn't be able to even ball up a fist. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're OG brothers, dude. We're like the 90s best friends, not these 2000 best friends.
Yeah.
We watched Jersey Shore together.
Yeah, if you can make it through that together, you
All
can make
the
it through.
seasons.
Yeah.
Old photos of them, they literally have the hard, gelled, high, up spiked hair like Jersey Shore.
Pompadours, we killed it.
Bro, so funny. So funny. Okay,
Girls just didn't know.
if your friend,
still don't know.
meaning one or the other, right? If Kaveh was or if George was, if he was going through hell but didn't ask for help, how would you know?
Hey, buddy. Hey, big guy. You big guy.
No, come on. What would be a telltale
No,
sign?
you're not asking the right questions. This is not that type of friend group. We check in on
This
each other.
is-
It's meant to be. You know what my friend
is
did
why I'm
in high
asking
school?
them.
He held a grudge that I tapped him in the nuts. I tapped him in the nuts, and he waited. He waited until I forgot. And then it was 1 minute before the bell rings. And he goes, "Hey, George, did you remember that one time?" And I go, "What time?" He goes, "Bell rings." And he, by the way, he's a soccer player. He's not just an average kicker. He's not like grand kicking somebody. This guy was a forward. Forward?
Midfield.
Yeah.
Same thing.
He kicked me so hard in my nuts. I fell over. My face is white. I can't breathe. I'm in shock. I go, no, you can't kick somebody in the nuts like that. Till this day, if my kid's a little, it's because of him, bro. It's 100. I'm naming him Kaveh. So that way he knows for the rest of his life. Okay, now check this out. Pause. I can't breathe. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. They call the aides. Terry pulls up in a little golf cart. Hops out, swinging her key set. Guys, what's going on here? Kaveh goes, just a little payback. She goes, you guys are crazy. Get back to class. And she just leaves. I still can't breathe and I'm on the floor. My eyes are following her walking away in disbelief. This man just assaulted me and the next generation. How am I going to walk? I couldn't walk properly for so long.
I went to class. I left them.
You just left?
I went to the nurse.
Well, class started. I had to go to Spanish
I
class.
went to the nurse, pal. I had to go home because I was nauseous.
He didn't want to come check on you?
What do you mean check? That's
No,
why
no,
when you were
Terry
saying,
walked you to
what
class.
do you do if your friend's in trouble? What do you mean, what do I do? He did the trouble. I'm on the ground because of him.
Please. If one of you guys are being so whatever right now for the cameras. If one of you guys was going through a hard time, there'd be a telltale sign where you'd be like, he's not saying it, but I know he's going through a hard time.
George would tell me.
Yes. You
I
wouldn't.
would tell him
wouldn't.
before I even went through it.
So George, Kaveh wouldn't. So what would be your telltale sign if he was going through a hard time he didn't want to tell you?
I'm getting fat.
Well, that's your
Or
telltale
I'm getting
sign.
really skinny. One or the other. Don't look at me like
I got
that.
really fat, and I never got a call from you once.
Well, you've been fat for a while.
I got fat, and he literally looked at me, and this is the first time I ever found out that Kaveh knew that I was getting fat. I made a joke towards myself. I said, whatever, bro, I'm getting fat. And he went, yeah. I go, hold on. I go, wait, you actually think I'm fat? And he goes, a little chunky, not fat, chunky. And I said, I don't like that at all. And he said, don't eat. And so, yeah, like, sometimes he doesn't come to me because he doesn't want to. I don't come to him because I've learned. But no, we're always there for each other, bro. We would be playing Fortnite, and then I'll be like, you good, bro? And he goes, yeah, I'm good, bro. And then that's it. We're good.
Yeah, then you know. All right, Kaveh, this is your moment. This is your camera right here. Listen,
dang, bro. I thought
you
it
got
was Well, I'm nervous for you, bro. Damn.
Where's this going?
good at this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, Kaveh,
How do you spell?
you got lots of wonderful single Christian girls watching right now. Okay,
Okay.
what do you want to say to them?
I'll come after you when I'm ready.
I'll come after you when I'm ready. Hey, I'm just gonna let you guys know. Nobody
Gotta
should
cut that out.
Nobody should humanly possibly have the confidence that this man has. By the way, he has confidence with nothing to back it up. This guy has more confidence than any billionaire friend of mine. Any man who's like, hey, I've met NBA all-star people that look self-conscious standing next to Kaveh. Kaveh would be on FaceTime with me. He goes, yo, check out Shardy right here. Pull up to her. He goes, yo, Shardy, do a little spin for my friend. And this girl would do a spin for me on FaceTime. He goes, what you think? Should I get a number or should I say hi? I go, wait, you don't know this girl? He goes, nah, but I want
knew
to.
her.
And I was like, are you crazy? By the way, Kaveh is a nice guy, bro. Kaveh is a very nice guy. He would take his shirt off for you. But if you take him off, bro, it's no good, bro.
You gotta have principles in life.
He's still haven't. He's not at the level of love your neighbor. He picks and chooses
If
which
they're
one he
lovable,
loves.
sure.
See what I'm saying? He's like,
When it's good for you.
It doesn't have to be good for me. It just can't be bad for me.
great episode.
No, I'm snapping for him. That's a great
Okay. Hit us with the last one, Belle.
What's your favorite thing about each other? Or, okay, you can
So
choose.
you're making this like a dating show, bro.
Hold my
That's
hand.
friendship questions. Has
Hold my hand. Yes.
has there ever been a time one of you was upset with the other, but you never voiced it? Like even
No.
now, you didn't even tell each other.
One.
There's a game that we've been playing for a long time.
Oh my god!
I really wish we could put it to bed. I wish we could put it to bed.
George, I'm Persian. I can't.
Because I thought this game would be over years ago. Years ago. I can't tie my shoe around Kaveh. Because we have this game. Now this is gonna cook us because we've already
You've already tried telling the story on the last one. And
Yeah.
you cut it out.
Well, I'm
yeah.
gonna keep it this time.
Yeah.
You're keeping it.
Why?
He pokes my butt.
Bro, in Persian, it's called angolek.
And here's
There's
the
a term
problem.
for it.
One day I got sick of it because like, bro, like it's okay if we're together and we're having fun and I'm like, hey yo, and then that's cool. But he does it in public. Like we'll be at a nice restaurant, like at Dominic's, or we'll be like at an event. Why? If you guys are like, hey George, why don't you ever bring your best friend to the red carpet? Because they'd catch it. They'd catch it. They'd catch it. I ain't no. One day I got fed up with it, and I was like, bro, if you do this again, I'm telling my dad on you. and he literally goes, no, you won't. And I go, I will. So we're at my house. My dad turns around, and I was like, you won't do it around my dad. So my dad turns around. He did it. And I freaking go, Dad, he keeps putting his finger in my bro. And my dad dies of laughter and then goes, oh, you guys play that game too? And I was like, what is this? What kind of game is this? This is not a game. Dude, I would literally be vulnerable with him. I'd be like, hey, dude, not today. I got hemorrhoids, bro. Like when you do it, I feel it in my spine at this point. Like you gotta stop doing it. And then he'll laugh and think it's funnier. But yeah.
But most friends do this.
But can I
Most
say,
friends
if we're
do
gonna
this.
cut this out one day, this might get cut out. It probably should, but I don't care anymore.
The wrestling match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day we're wrestling each other. And I'm doing jiu-jitsu, but he has strong legs from soccer. So I'm trying to throw him over. So finally I'm working him, bro. He can't get me. I know how to get out of it. So I throw him over, and anybody you usually do jiu-jitsu with have a common understanding. It's no finger in that's a no-no.
Was this at your house?
This is, yeah. The apartment.
40 minutes of him jamming his finger, and I get fed up, and I'm like, you know what? That's it. And I start trying to fit. So now we're both like cardboard, like we're like 2x4 like this, like squeezing our butt cheeks is like a fort. Like you can't get in there. Like you can't get in there. And then we're just trying to. And now we're not even wrestling at this point. We're literally sexually harassing each other. And then he's like, all right, we're done for today. And I was like, no, we should be done for life. You know what I mean? Like this, like we shouldn't be doing this anymore. And yeah, so
That's you.
I walk around like this at his house.
You're telling
I
me.
take my hand and I block my butt.
You're telling me my questions are too soft or making you guys
set it up for
look
this.
too
You set it up for this.
And that's what you're
You
gonna
set it
tell
up for
me.
this. I didn't want to do this. Oh my credibility. My credibility. I'm gonna be at the shows and people gonna be like, bro, love how you talk about God. Love it. Like that joke really opened up my eyes. Can I ask you a question? You still fight with your friend like that? And I was like, bro, I gave up. I waved the flag years ago.
Oh my god.
He's lying. He's lying.
I've jammed my finger once. Bro.
That's
All right, one
that's
last
wild.
question, and we're done. One last one, and then we're done. Go, hurry up.
Oh my.
One last one. One last
I don't
one.
even know.
I don't know, because we might have to cut that one. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep that one. Why
Okay.
did I do this? Why did I do this episode? I'm in my brain. I'm like, I feel like, in my brain, I was like, oh, it's a cute, innocent, fun video. Look at me and my best friend.
This is a great episode. You just went into
Yeah, you went deep
I have a
end.
feeling they're going to die of laughter this episode. They're going to love it. It's going to be the best. We're probably going to title it, I Should Delete This Episode.
I love the Jesus is King hat.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, these are all stories of your guys'
Oh my
friendships.
God,
You guys are two
bro.
boys that were teenagers, therefore idiots at one point.
30s, we're still doing it.
No. Well, the butt part, yeah. But the other stuff, you guys have gone a lot better.
Yeah, we're not ding dong
we're
ditching,
cooked.
but we're
cooked.
fingering each other.
We're cooked. The amount of
Don't do
clips that are
that.
going to come out of it, we're cooked.
Don't say
All right,
that.
hurry up.
Okay.
Don't touch my dog.
When have you seen your best friend choose loyalty over comfort?
Loyalty over comfort? None of us.
Wait, loyalty over comfort.
That's not a thing. What
You
makes
sure
you
those
think
two
we're
options-
comfortable? Have you not heard the stories that we were just talking about?
We stay uncomfortable on purpose.
I clinch every time I'm around them, bro. Like, hurry. They're yelling. at
Sharpen our sharp. Okay.
us. So probably just word it backwards just in case.
I told all of them, and we went through, like, what's your most embarrassing
Good for
inside
attitude.
joke? But, like, you've said.
Okay. I got one last question.
You like that one?
I'll ask the last question.
Okay.
What do you feel about Kaveh and I's friendship?
What do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I love your guys' friendship more than anything. I love it. I think you guys are so sweet. You guys are so close. You guys are like the dark and light. You know what I mean? You're the open, and talkative and communicative one. And he's like, no, I can talk about my feelings too much. And it's nice. And you guys balance each other so well. You guys make me crack up like crazy, and it's really nice. I love being with both of you guys. It's fun.
That was cute.
Yeah.
That was a great answer.
Yeah.
I love that.
Also-
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Been hanging out with Kaveh a lot, huh?
But also, I just want to say that what you guys are gonna think this is so, okay. What you guys have is really special, and not a lot of people get to have this like close friendship. You guys have so many years of like amazing memories together and stories together, and it's something really special, and you guys should really cherish it.
Unfortunately, no.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for all the beeps and the edits. Maybe one day we'll do this live where we can't beep out everything.
Kaveh, you got anything to say to the people? Anything you
Yeah.
want to leave off with? Anything you want to
No.
share?
No.
Promote?
Well, okay. Say one thing that me and Belle don't know about you.
Ooh.
I don't know.
What's something you've never told us? It's gotta be a lot.
What do I tell?
Okay, so let's say something.
See, I know everything about him.
I don't really have I don't have. They're either like deep dark secrets that no one knows, or
You got deep, dark secrets
yeah, some
that I don't know?
no one knows. I don't know them anymore.
When they're so bad, you have to lock them away.
He said, I don't know anymore. I gotta go because I gotta have a really nice conversation with my friend and try to find this dark secret that we forgot about. Imagine you as a kid, bro.
No, I don't think so.
All right, well, I guess we'll end it here because Grant has to go to the airport.
Yeah. Thank you guys. This was great.
Should we end it differently? I feel like the energy kind of just died here.
Maybe just cut that last part out.
Nope.